54 is got an issue. He is slowing. Kurt Busch was running third, and he has got smoke coming out of the back of this car.
Keep in mind, he dropped a cylinder late in the race in June. He finished on 7 cylinders in second place. Shannon, what do you have on the 54?
Guys, I just heard some radio chatter over my guys down here on my end of pit road. They said that the 54 was smoking a couple of laps ago, and so it's obviously something that they're watching.
Well, he's heading for pit road.
Yeah.
This team has had everything that can go wrong go wrong.
And I know Kyle is probably over in Loudon looking at this and just shaking his head and probably using a few descriptive words.
Well, I can understand Kyle being frustrated. I know he's put a lot of time and money into this, and Kyle and Kurt both run fast when they're in the car. The difficulty is finishing the job. Again, they've had about every problem there is to have. And having said that, and I've said this my whole life, there's a million ways to lose these races, but to win them, you got to be nearly perfect. This team hadn't been perfect yet this year.
Well, now they're going underneath to take a look at what's happening. Meanwhile, the laps keep flying by. Kurt is already 1 lap down, soon to be 2.
You know, big win at Richmond earlier in the year, and I thought they had turned things around, but this will drive you crazy. You can only control a percentage of this. The mechanical things will force you to stay awake at night.
That's Mark Hollywood Armstrong, the rear tire changer. And he's having trouble getting going. Let's get more on the 54. How about it, Mike?
Well, guys, they're still trying to figure out exactly what's wrong, but I can't tell you, when the car was jacked up, there was fluid leaking from the rear end. So it seems to be a gearing problem at this point. They're pulling the car behind the wall as the car was locking up when they tried to put it in gear. They're going to diagnose exactly what's wrong.
Well, we've got a quick moment. That looks like
18 is staying out.
Problems. Jim, what do you got back there with the 54?
Guys, we're here in the garage with Kurt Busch, and as you can see, extensive repairs on the 54. Mike Massaro was spot on. It was a rear gear that seized up, causing all this damage. They drained all the fluid out of the system. In fact, there's a ton of smoke here in the garage, as you can see, and it could be a long while before Kurt Busch gets back out, if indeed he does.
So another tough break for the 54 bunch, and I wouldn't want to be picking that up right now.
No.